Alright, this section's on polynomials, and the directions are simplify, then give the degree. So by simplify, I need to look and see if there are any like terms. And I notice here and here are like terms, so I add those together. I get negative 2x. Then let's take the x squared. Negative 1 plus 2 would be plus x squared. And then let's take the number. Minus 9 and 2, minus 7. Now, sometimes it's even better to put the polynomial in order of degree. So this part has degree 2, so I'll put that first. This has degree 1, so I'll put that second. And this has degree 0, so I'll put that last. The degree is based on the exponent. And so because this exponent is a square, the degree is 2. This exponent has an exponent of 1, so the degree is 1. No exponent here, so degree 0. Now, here's a second problem. First, let's simplify. So let's look. Do we have any other x squared y squareds? Nope. All right, so we'll write that down. X squared y squared. What about xy to the 4th? Oh. There's another one there. So how about minus 6 xy to the 4th plus 2x to the 4th y and 5x to the 3rd y to the 3rd. Now the degree on these is a little bit different because there's two different variables. So add the degrees of both ones. So the degree of this part is a 4. The degree here, 4 and 1 is 5. Degree here, a 4 and a 1, so that's 5. Degree here, 3 and 3 is 6. Now, so I have the degree of each part of the polynomial. When I want the degree of the whole polynomial, and I neglected to do that here, even though I put it in order, the degree of this polynomial is a 2. You take just the highest part. So, I have the degrees of all the parts here. Do you know the degree of this polynomial? Is it 4? Is it 5? Is it 6? What is it? I hope you said 6. So, the degree of this one is 6. Degree of this one is 2. First thing you have to do is do the degree of all the parts. If there's more than one variable, you have to add the degrees together of each part. But then, degree of the whole polynomial, look at each separate answer and just take the highest one as your final answer. That should help you with the homework. Good luck. Okay, this next section is on add and subtract of polynomials. So, I have one polynomial that has 3 parts and another one with 3 parts. When the directions say add, I add the like terms. So I take this term and add them. Negative 3, whoops, that's the wrong one. Let's take this term and this term are the same, so I'll add those. This term, there are no other terms like that one. Let's take the highest degree first. So, 2x to the 3rd. There's only one of those. All right, on the x squared, I have minus 3 and plus 2, so how many do I have? Negative 1, x squared. You don't need to write the 1. You could write negative x squared. I like to write the 1. All right, let's take the x term. Only one of those, minus 4x. Let's take the term without a variable, or the constant term. Plus 9 and minus 5, what do I get? Plus 4. All right, there. I added those two polynomials, and there's the answer. What about subtracting the same two polynomials? When you subtract them, first write each one separately. So minus x squared minus 4x plus 9 in a grouping symbol minus 2x to the 3rd minus 4x squared minus 5. Now, when you do subtraction, you have to be very careful. This parenthesis, there's nothing in front of it, so I can just rewrite it. Minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 9. This one with a minus in front of it means to change all the terms inside of that expression. So minus 2x to the third plus 4x squared plus 5. Now let's add like terms. Are there any other third degree terms? Nope. So negative 2x to the third is my first answer. What about the squared terms? There's one. There's another one. Right? So 4 take away 3 is 1x squared, right? Plus 1x squared. Let's take the regular x terms. There's only one of them, so negative 4x. And then let's take the constant term, a plus 9, and a plus 5 is 14, plus 14. So you'll notice, when I add the two polynomials, I get one answer. When I subtract, I get another. That's a 14 plus 14 at the end. I get a different answer. All right, let's take these two polynomials here. First one, second one. Let's add them. Are there any like terms with the 3x squared? Oh yeah, 2x squared, so I get 5x squared. Are there any like terms with the 4x? Yeah, 4 and minus 9 minus 5x. The 5 and the 7, positive 2. All right, let's take the same two polynomials and subtract them. So I get 3x squared plus 4x minus 5 minus 2x squared minus 9x minus, plus 7. Now, remember what I do when I subtract these? I have to change all the signs in that second one. So let's write the first one, 3x squared plus 4x minus 5 minus 2x squared plus 9x minus 7. Do you get how I change those signs? All right, now let's add like terms. 3x squared take away 2x squared, x squared. 4x and 9x. 13x minus 5 and minus 7. Negative 12. Be careful of your rules for adding. Remember, signs are the same when you add. Keep that sign larger number. Signs are different when you add, subtract, and use the sign of the larger number. So, there's the answer for a subtraction of a polynomial. Good luck with the homework.